Welcome to my channel Cyber Network. It's a wild world out there, people. Our digital lives are more connected than ever. But with all this connectivity comes vulnerability. That's where ethical hackers come in. They're like the digital detectives, the white knights of the internet. Their mission? To find weaknesses in systems before the bad guys do. Think of it like this. Imagine your house is a website. You wouldn't just leave your doors unlocked, right? You'd want to make sure everything is secure. That's what ethical hackers do for companies and organizations. They test the locks, check the windows, and make sure the alarm system is working. These guys are the good guys, the ones who use their powers for good. They help companies build stronger defenses and protect our data. And trust me, in this digital age, that's more important than ever. But here's the thing about the internet, it's constantly changing. New technologies emerge, new threats arise, and ethical hackers need to stay ahead of the game. So, let's dive into the future of ethical hacking, shall we? Alright, let's talk tools. Just like any good detective, ethical hackers need the right gear. And let me tell you, their toolbox is pretty impressive. First up, we've got vulnerability scanners. These bad boys are like digital metal detectors. They scan systems for known weaknesses, like open ports or outdated software. Think of it like checking for unlocked doors and windows. Then there's penetration testing tools. These are the heavy hitters. Ethical hackers use them to simulate real-world attacks and see if they can break through a system's defenses. It's like hiring someone to try and break into your house, just to make sure your security is up to scratch. And let's not forget about network monitoring tools. These are like security cameras for your network. They track all the traffic coming in and out, looking for anything suspicious. It's like having eyes everywhere, making sure no one is sneaking in through the back door. But here's the thing. These tools are constantly evolving. New threats require new defenses, and ethical hackers are always on the lookout for the latest and greatest tools to keep us safe. Now, ethical hacking isn't just about using fancy tools, it's a sophisticated practice that requires a deep understanding of the digital landscape and the ever-evolving tactics of cybercriminals. It's about thinking like the bad guys, understanding their tactics, and finding ways to outsmart them. Ethical hackers need to immerse themselves in the mindset of a hacker, anticipating their moves and preemptively countering their strategies. One emerging technique is threat intelligence. This involves collecting and analyzing data about potential threats from various sources, including the dark web, hacker forums, and other clandestine corners of the internet. This is all about gathering information on potential threats, like who's behind them, what their motives are, and what methods they might use. By understanding the profiles of threat actors, ethical hackers can predict and prevent attacks before they happen. It's like having a crystal ball giving you a glimpse into the future of cyber attacks. With advanced predictive models, ethical hackers can foresee potential vulnerabilities and address them proactively. Another technique is red teaming. This is a highly strategic approach where ethical hackers simulate real-world attacks to test the defenses of an organization. This involves simulating real-world attacks, but with a twist. Red teams are not just testing the obvious entry points, they are looking for the unexpected, the overlooked, and the unconventional ways to breach security. Red teams are made up of experienced ethical hackers who think outside the box and try to exploit vulnerabilities that traditional security measures might miss. They use creative and innovative methods to challenge the robustness of security systems. It's like having a team of ninjas trying to infiltrate your fortress just to see if they can. Their goal is to identify weaknesses and provide actionable insights to strengthen defenses. And then there's social engineering. This technique exploits human psychology rather than technical vulnerabilities. This is all about manipulating people into giving up sensitive information, like passwords or credit card details. Social engineers use tactics such as phishing, pretexting, and baiting to deceive individuals. It's the art of deception, using psychological tricks to bypass even the strongest security systems. By understanding human behavior, ethical hackers can develop strategies to educate and protect users from these manipulative tactics. Think of it like a magician using sleight of hand to steal your watch right in front of your eyes. The key is to make the target unaware of the manipulation until it's too late. These techniques are constantly evolving, and ethical hackers need to stay one step ahead to protect us from the bad guys. Continuous learning and adaptation are crucial in this field, as cyber threats become more sophisticated and pervasive. Section 4. Automation and AI, the rise of intelligent security systems. Hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get futuristic. We're talking about automation and artificial intelligence, two technologies that are transforming the world as we know it. Now you might be thinking AI, like in the movies, robots taking over the world? Relax, it's not quite there yet, but AI is playing an increasingly important role in cybersecurity. Think about it. Hackers are using automated tools to launch attacks faster and on a larger scale than ever before. So, it only makes sense that we fight fire with fire, right? That's where AI comes in. Security professionals are using AI-powered tools to automate tasks, analyze massive amounts of data, and detect threats in real time. It's like having an army of digital security guards working around the clock to protect your data. But here's the thing. AI is only as good as the data it's trained on. And as hackers develop new techniques, we need to make sure our AI systems are up to the challenge. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, but with AI on our side, we've got a fighting chance. Section 5, the human element. Social engineering and its evolving tactics. You know what they say, the weakest link in any security system is often the human element. This is because humans are prone to making mistakes, especially when they are not aware of the potential threats. And hackers know it too. They are constantly on the lookout for ways to exploit human weaknesses. That's why social engineering is still one of the most effective hacking techniques out there. Think about it. Instead of spending hours or even days trying to break through a sophisticated security system, a hacker can simply trick someone into giving them the information they need. It's much easier to trick someone into giving up their password than it is to hack into a complex system. This is why social engineering attacks are so prevalent and successful. And with the rise of social media and phishing emails, hackers have more ways than ever to target their victims. Social media platforms have become a goldmine for hackers looking to gather personal information and launch their attacks. They might create fake social media profiles posing as someone you trust to try and get you to click on a malicious link. These links can lead to websites that steal your personal information or install malware on your device. Or they might send you an email that looks like it's from your bank, asking you to update your account information. These emails can be very convincing, often using the same logos and language as legitimate emails from your bank. But here's the thing. Social engineering isn't just about technical tricks. It's about understanding human psychology, exploiting our emotions, and preying on our vulnerabilities. Hackers know that people are more likely to make mistakes when they are stressed, tired, or distracted. It's about understanding human psychology, exploiting our emotions, and preying on our vulnerabilities. They might use fear, urgency, or curiosity to get you to act without thinking. For example, they might send you a message saying that your account has been compromised and you need to act immediately to secure it. That's why it's so important to be aware of the latest social engineering tactics and to educate yourself and your employees about the dangers of phishing scams and other online threats. Regular training and awareness programs can help you recognize and avoid these attacks. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the world of cybersecurity, it could be the difference between staying safe and becoming a victim. By staying informed and vigilant, you can protect yourself and your organization from the ever-evolving tactics of social engineers. Section 6. The Cloud Conundrum. Navigating the challenges of cloud security. The cloud, it's everywhere these days. From our personal lives to the professional world, the cloud has become an integral part of our daily operations. From storing our photos and music to running entire businesses, it seems like everything is moving to the cloud, and for good reason. The convenience and accessibility it offers are unparalleled. The cloud offers a ton of benefits, like scalability, flexibility, and cost savings. Businesses can scale their operations up or down based on demand, without the need for significant upfront investments in hardware. But there's a catch. With all that data floating around in the cloud, security becomes a major concern. Think about it. Your sensitive information is no longer confined to your own servers. When your data is stored on your own servers, you have complete control over it. You can implement your own security measures and monitor access closely. But when it's in the cloud, you're trusting a third-party provider to keep it safe. This means you have to rely on their security protocols and trust that they are doing everything possible to protect your data. Now don't get me wrong, cloud providers take security very seriously. They understand that their reputation and business depend on it. They invest heavily in security measures to protect their infrastructure and their customers' data. This includes advanced encryption, regular security audits, and employing top-notch security professionals. But the cloud introduces new challenges and complexities that traditional security measures weren't designed to handle. The dynamic nature of cloud environments means that security needs to be constantly updated and adapted. For example, Cloud environments are constantly changing, with new services and applications being added all the time. This rapid pace of change can make it difficult to maintain a consistent security posture. This makes it difficult to keep track of all the potential vulnerabilities and ensure that everything is properly configured. Misconfigurations can lead to significant security breaches. And then there's the issue of shared responsibility. When you're using cloud services, you're sharing the responsibility for security with your provider. This means that both parties need to be vigilant and proactive. When you're using cloud services, you're sharing the responsibility for security with your provider. It's important to understand where your responsibility begins and ends, and to work closely with your provider to implement appropriate security measures. This collaboration is crucial. Regular communication and clear agreements on security protocols can help ensure that both parties are on the same page. By working together, you can create a robust security framework that protects your data and your business. If you like my video, please subscribe and share my channel, Cyber Network.